to pull it off. Because again, you also have the jaw hit, so a lot of pulling around. It's high mechanics, but if they can pull off, I mean, come on, this is the World Championship, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun to watch for sure.
Come on, it's Ling time.
Yeah, it's Ling time. You know, the thing is, like, it's gonna be hard, right? Just like I said, and also with the Hilda, his job is not to really dive onto, right? He's more scout. You go to your jungle, find out where you are, and if you don't have that many people, you have someone who's isolated, that's when he'd go in and be annoying. Right? You find a lot of people just runs away and some kill them.
Okay, so right now, like, okay, we see the box epic, but I'm just gonna say, during the group stages, talking to Coach Aldo, he said he actually wanted to pick up the Jawhead to fight against the Hilda, but the players were like, we're not that confident. Whatever happened between group stage and now in knockout stage, where Coach Aldo says Jawhead, and then they're like, you ask for Jawhead, you get the Jawhead. So this is one of their secret strats to go up against this high engaged kind of composition.
Now, I like the Jawhead. It's the first time showing up, right?
Yeah,
4-4.
Debut.
Overall. And that's so good because we like flexible draft. We see Moscow coming out and winning, right? We see Luna Jungle coming out and winning. Jawhead coming out, this might just be a successful debut, ladies and gentlemen. As we walk into game 2, you can see the audience right here. This is a packed stadium today.
It is, man. Indonesia versus Indonesia in Indonesia. It's bound to be packed. Even outside of the watch party, you can see all around. It's time.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's walk into game 2. This is RRQ taking ONIC. RRQ 1-0 in the lead.
Now we gotta see, because again, we got a Fanny. Do we want to go in early, or do you want to play it a little bit safe? Because, oh, look at this. Vin, as well as Skylar, they're already scouting it out, but 3 members of ONIC, they look prepared.
Very, very prepared, right? Oh my god.
CW.
They instead actually go to the gold lane. CW with low HP. Pops in that regeneration, but he's only gonna get all the way to a quarter. Keyboy forced to rotate up into that gold lane. Skylar is there, still able to clear out the waves. Now they might actually be looking for a dive here, but they need to be careful. Level 1, Keyboy just helping CW out. CW gets out, recalls away, shows respect.
Oh my god, what aggressive early game from RRQ already. Just, you have the Fanny, okay? All right, I'm gonna take the aggression to your home turret, right? I'm gonna go ahead and go into, here we go. Keyboy doing a little bit of damage, throwing each other away.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
That's a lot, oh my god.
Okay, now, okay, I'm looking at the minimap and looking at how ONIC they're moving. Wherever Kyrie is, there's gonna be 2 other members there because again, they wanna make sure we got to secure our ace. And looking off ace, Kyrie using an assassin emblem, high and dry. We got to see if he can actually isolate anyone to really have full potential of his emblem.
I mean, it's going to be towards like the early, it's going to be an early game where he finds isolated targets, right? Mid to late game is going to be kind of hard. But at the same time, I think Kyrie, as in mechanics, is always looking for the backline. Speaking of backline, here we go.
Kyrie already with that purple buff, looking to go for a few kills early on. That's the main reason he went for the high and drive. Now it's going to be Sansu who's going to be caught out. Albert finds him with a shield unity, and Clay picks up first blood in the mid lane.
Unfortunately, but Clay took a little bit too much damage. And now RRQ, because again, this is a pretty tanky lineup. Looks like they're really trusting Skylar to dish out all the damage. Boots, he just wants to see what's going on around the turtle, but he's getting punished for it.
Saw bro get smacked in the face.
That's Tarizla power for you in the early game, especially in lane. He knows he's going against a Grok, which is not going to be too much trouble. I mean, it's more peaceful just shoving the lane with each other. But Tarizla is a tank killer in a lot of ways, right? Because he's really good against clumsy fighters like Grok inside lane.
Yeah, speaking of which, he even have a Fury Hammer, so a lot of penetration there already. And speaking of penetration, RRQ is penetrating Kyrie's jungle.
Oh, Kyrie didn't get it. He goes in for the cables there, is able to maneuver out. Sans with the Cold Altar just to provide a little bit more safety for his jungler. But this is what RRQ wants. Without the Hilda, mind you, they were able to steal the orange buff away.
Jawhead is so good in taking the go grab. Oh, Swing is so good. Kyrie.
Still, wow, with the high and dry, not enough damage to actually burst Skylar down.
Because Skylar, if I'm not mistaken, I saw his items, he already has the steel leg plate. So you need a little bit more than that. Plus, we got to remember, Kyrie has been harassed a little bit. Not having the orange buff is also something crazy. And Albert looks like, I want to go in. No, never mind. No, I'm going in.
CW caught there. Shield Unity was able to get him down. The turtle Boy Sauce to dive in under the tier 1. Keyboy can be caught in the power of the wilderness. and that's Vin who picks up another. Sans trying to find what he can, but it is all RRQ in the first 3 minutes.
What a beautiful dive from RRQ topside, getting the ultimate, synchronizing the tower dive, and no one lost HP after that. I mean, that is crazy. Here we go.
I don't know about this. Kyrie gonna be stunned up again. Kyrie still able to get out, but RRQ are gonna take everything in his jungle. Literally everything. The purple buff just spawned in, and Albert is gonna be feasting on it. Has the retribution. Charge comes in by Boots, and in the back line, R7 is gonna be able to jump onto CW. ONIC ESPORTS with the call alters. Kyrie jumps in onto Albert. 1 HP. Kyrie with the cables, not able to manage that just yet. CW, 1 HP! Does he get out? Does he get out? He does not. R7 picks him down. 2, 3 for 1.
RRQ a little bit too aggressive there, diving into the blue side when Fanny already came up. LaFell, what just happened in that fight?
So what just happened is RRQ, they want to establish their kingdom. They want to say, this part of the map is also ours. But ONIC, they know exactly what's going to happen. And because even though the Jawhead is a roamer, has a lot of damage coming in from his passive, the smart missiles do a lot. So they kind of like not understand how much damage output, but now Kyrie's going after Skylar.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. No, that's a misplay. Keyboy help Skylar out. Meanwhile, RRQ get the turtle down below. It's not looking good.
Skylar outplayed that.
Okay.
True.
Skylar outplayed that.
Sure.
True. Here we go. I mean, it's what an engage, right? Kyrie probably is buying the anti-throw potion at this point. And CW, it's free farming. If this gets to late game, it's the reverse story of the last game, right? I mean, like, now it's ONIC who's gonna take the upper hand with CW on the Beatrix. Speaking of that, RRQ, they're playing increasingly aggressive this game, right? I mean, even though just now they had a 3-man dive and they lost, 3 people died, 3 body bags, it didn't matter, it didn't affect them. They're invading again.
Let me just say, looking at the gold on Kyrie, 2.5K. The only one lower than him is the Jawhead 2.2. This is not a good start for Kyrie. And as I thought, yes, Skylar does have the steel leg plates and is on the way to create his own Warriors boots. And now Clay and Vin, they're saying, this is our kingdom. You will be banished from here.
And they are doing very well at that right now. Kyrie, 2 levels below. Albert as he jumps in with the shield unity now. Trying to look for some space. Jumps in, gets the stun down, and that's going to be R7 finds it as well. It is not going to work out for the side of RRQ that much. ONIC, I mean. The ejector wasn't there, properly set up by ONIC. And RRQ almost gets a solo kill. It's going to fall in the end, but it's only an execute. Oh no, ONIC. Oh no. RRQ are dominating this game.
They're dominating last game. They're dominating this game. We talk about they did their homework. They know completely how to counter Kyrie's playstyle. They know this guy too well. I think they scrim too much against each other. What happened here? What's going on? Why is Kyrie not being effective this game?
I mean, this just shows to all the kids watching at home, study hard. Homework can prepare you better for the future. Just look at RRQ. The way that they've been controlling is they get the pressure onto the lanes. Once you control the lanes, no one will stop you going into the jungle. And once you go into the jungle, bring 4 people in. This is almost like an Ube strat. And now, look at Boots. Like I said, if you're squishy, you're going after the Finn. Finn's stopping you. And Skylar's stopping all the tanky people all the way.
What are you supposed to do right now if you're on esports, right? Everything is going the wrong way. RRQ, they're dominating the jungle. They're dominating the gold lane, mid lane, even the XP lane.
I think the only choice is for CW to really just settle down and farm, right? Kind of like what Skylar did last game, and he just need to stay low and start getting those farms. So right now he's not getting it. He's 1-3-1, and a lot of it credit to RRQ's early game aggression, right? And I know Skylar needed CW to farm. Oh, here we go, the throw.
That's the ejector by Keyboy onto Vin, but with the sprint, Vin's gonna be able to get out of that one. Kyrie finally finding some trades down, but the purple buff is going to be stolen away from by Albert. The Stampede not doing enough. Boots with a defensive wild charge to get out will mean that RRQ are still successful. They're saying, hey, you can take a turret, but we'll constantly just be doing that onto your purple. Vin ejected back again, but the gold altar comes in by the Valentina. Sans a bit late onto his own gold altar. Kyrie tries to jump into the back line, but it's not going to be able to find his target. Skylar just gets out. And again, it's RRQ having a say in everything.
RRQ, the way that they fight is a front to back. So ONIC has to find a way to come to the side.
my God.
But look at this when Albert is just securing everything. Let's look at the difference. 4,200 for Kyrie. 5,800 for Albert.
Woo.
Look at the difference. 6,300 for Skylar. Not even 5,000 for CW. Look at the deficit here. And Vin, he's looking for more.
Here we go. The Hilda, the ejector now with unstoppable force as well. That's going to be the wild charge on the back line. Skylar is going to fall. CW's going to be able to pick up that kill. Picking up a double kill before the penalty zone comes in. A double kill for Albert as well. A triple kill for the utility jungler. What? He's the utility jungler, but he found 3 on the board with no Skylar. We all thought that ONIC would win, but no. Albert is here as well.
I mean, like I said, their front to back is really good. You got to come from the sides, and they were able to do that. But once they got down, it's like all of a sudden Albert's doing too much damage, and looks like CW is still not ready yet. And even though the Lord is secure, but it is just an elemental Lord.
But I gotta say, CW found 2 kills last fight, right? I mean, that's gonna help his farm tremendously. This guy needs his items. Once he gets item, if Albert goes in, he get one shot at possibly. If Win goes in, he get one shot at possibly, especially with a double throw combo, which is mentioned at the beginning of the game with the draft. The question is RRQ going to find those kind of dive again and give ONIC the opportunity to come back? Because right now it's really RRQ's, it's in their hand, within their control, what they want to do.
I kind of feel like this is the moment where they actually can, because RRQ, you know what they're going to do. They want to get your turrets. It's taking away Skylar again, not getting chunked down. That hurts, man.
Woo. When you use your cables with the cutthroat too, and it only does that much, it can be regen all the way up by Skylar. Not even lifesteal, regen. That's when you know you're behind. Bennett's Rage onto the mid lane, clearing out the waves. That's going to be Skylar sieging down on the tier 2 in the mid lane as well. RRQ looking to crack the space open with Lord in the bottom lane. Now, it's going to be the cables by Kyrie with the purple buff. That's going to be the base turret passive popped in. Lord taken down in the bottom lane. RRQ looking for something right now as Kyrie's going to be able to dodge away from the shield unity. 8.4 thousand gold lead. RRQ not stopping.
Dude, again, if Kyrie alone can't do it, you got to throw more bodies, man. You got to get Boots in there. You got to get Keyboy in there. But you got to bait RRQ. That's the thing that they should do right now. Find a way to bait. Maybe even use CW or Sans as a bait. Say, hey, look at me. I'm the mouse. She's after me. While everyone else comes from behind. Because looking at the items here, Boots having the Blade of Despair as well as Blade of Ephesus, it should be enough. And Kyrie goes in, and he didn't get the purple.
No way. 3 levels down. Boots jumps with the wild charge there, trying to buy some time. As that's going to be called Ultra, buying a little bit more time as well. Called Ultra responded back with though. He was passion, doing a whole lot of damage, but it's only on to the HP for the called Ultra. Kyrie looking for something back. It's a 1-for-0 as the King of Kings are still in the lead now. Remember, if they get this game, it's match point. They are threatening not just the win, but a sweep.
Yes, and I gotta say, Kyrie at this point, he's not really effective going to the back line. He can't really find a position onto Skylar, right? And on top of it, Skylar has all but nothing but all the wind of nature. You know, this guy, even if you jump onto him, he's gonna stay alive and come around and kill you. So at this point, I think Kyrie might just be a bait. You know, he goes in, bait out the skills, and maybe go split push like what he's doing on the top side right now. Because like, the key to victory here, even though it's for ONIC's CW, right, late game, can't get those items, but I'm still going to say Kyrie is going to be the main driver, right, for that momentum, for that macro. Can he find a split push and then find a number advantage in the team fight and bait out the Wind of Nature on Skylar? That's going to be the key for ONIC to come back.
Right now, you got to use the game mechanics against your opponents, because around 20 minutes, if they can, you know, survive that long and you get kills, it's going to take a while for people to respond, about a minute, 60 seconds, 70 seconds. So if ONIC, they can hold on up until that point and catch RRQ slipping and get those kills, there is an opportunity. But with 10,000 gold lead, with RRQ playing like this, I don't know, man.
R7 is not going to fall here. He has the penalty. Tony jumps in on the CW. Kyrie jumps in as well with cables, but it will not be able to find the damage enough.
It is not.
R7 flickers out, dealing a whole lot of damage before he does so. And the Enhanced Lord is going to be marching down. That's the purple buff stolen away again. Kyrie, no purple buff. Only onto the bottom lane now, looking for just a cut in the waves, but look at who's here. R7 is here. No purple buff. Kyrie, has he been more than he could chew? He can still recall away. RRQ do not decide to chase him down.
The RRQ just ignores him, right? Knowing that there's no way we can chase this guy. So let's ignore him, push the bottom tower. Lloyd's about to charge.
Bennett's Rage clearing it out. A good job by ONIC Esports at micromanaging the waves, but still, they are 11,000 gold behind. Kyrie looking for damage, but at this point, it is non-existent. Suns has the Cult Altar, Boots has the Wild Charge. That is the play that they need to make if they want to come back. As RRQ look for more on the board, that's going to be the wall. Canceling Kyrie out, it finds the kill onto Kyrie. R7 in the back lines right now, the Wild Charge is able to connect onto 3. But the Cult Altar is placed down by Suns. It's another Cult Altar by Clay as he jumps in onto Suns. That's the passive from the carry, not dealing enough to take him down. But RRQ have cracked the base turret open.
Dude, I was just about to say Kyrie was baiting out the skills, baiting out the ultimate from Win, and next thing we know, he come back in. That was a CC chain, yeah, boink, he was down. I mean, what does ONIC need to do, LaFell?
With the penalty zone of his life onto 3. Skylar with the killing spree now with a double. CW is getting flickered onto. Clay jumps in, he's so low. Kyrie with the defense right now, but with the base open, R7 in the open takes it down to secure a match point for the King of Kings.
12,000 gold lead. If you want to win, it's enough to win, but no, they're sending a message. You're in our kingdom now. 12,000 gold lead. You lose lane, you lose jungle, you lose your buff, you lose another game. Match point for RRQ.
I love how RRQ played this game. They put a pedal to the metal. Their aggression never stopped from beginning to end. There was no chance for CW to farm, right? And